Hello guys, Michaela here, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another speed build. So I'm gonna be completely honest, I had a different build for this, scheduled for this week, but it was part of a collab that was postponed because some people weren't finished yet. So I decided to kind of move around the builds that I have already built before. So you are getting my Tartosa via villa, which I built like 2 months ago. It's been saved on my desk for a while, but I just haven't had the chance to put it out. So I decided to move it instead of the collab build, which you will get later on in the month. I already recorded the voiceover for that one, so it might be a little bit weird what I'm saying in there, but I just don't really have the time right now to re-record it. So I'm just gonna leave it. Anyway, this build was actually inspired by a room build that I did a couple of months ago, which was for I think Earth Day inspired challenge. I'm gonna try and find it. Oh, it was the My Spat Nature Room, which is inspired by the Earth Day in April, I believe. It was towards the end of, or like May. I'm not really sure when the Earth Day is, but it was a challenge inspired by Earth Day, and I did a living room, and I was incredibly inspired by that build. So I decided by that room build. So I decided to build like a whole house around it, and I absolutely love the result. I am in love with the world of Tartosa. It's gorgeous, and I absolutely love the way it looks. Anyway, before I go any further, it's built on a 30 by 20 in Tartosa, which is the build that came with my wedding stories, and it is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home for, I believe, 4 Sims. I think there is 1 master bedroom. No, for 5 Sims. Sorry, for 5 Sims. So there is 1 master bedroom, 1 bedroom for 2 kids, and 1 bedroom for a kid or a teenager, because there is a single bed, and that is a lot smaller than all of the other bedrooms. It comes in at 105,454 simoleons, which, I mean, it is kind of pricey, but considering how many Sims you can actually fit into the house, I think it's a rather good price. So I think I like it. It took me a while to figure out what like color of the flooring and what color on the exterior I wanted to use. I believe I settled on the color or like on the swatch or like on the wallpaper that came with the country kitchen kit, but I'm not 100% sure about that. I knew I considered that one, but I'm not sure if I used that one or not. I used a lot of the items that came with the My Wedding Stories pack, but I also used quite a bit of stuff from Cottage Living, and I think from Island Living as well, because I wanted to give it like this beachy, tropical vibe that would kind of fit in with the world, which is absolutely gorgeous. I love the world so much, it's just amazing. Yeah, so I am posting this in like the first week of July, so we've got the trailer for the new pack just recently. That was last week, and I am incredibly excited about the high school pack. The items look incredible. They are so versatile, or they seem very versatile, and by the time you will see this, we've already had the live stream for the pack as well. So I'm kind of pre-recording because we are planning on going on vacation with my family, so I'm kind of trying to pre-record voiceovers, so I have my videos up and ready to be posted on my YouTube channel, because obviously I can't really record if I'm not home. So yeah, so now we're working on the landscaping. I had a lot of fun. It took me a while to figure out what I wanted to do for the landscaping, because obviously the world is very different than, let's say, Newcrest or Willow Creek. But I think I went kind of with a combo of my normal landscaping, which is kind of similar in every build, and I kind of added some elements that kind of have the tropical Mediterranean vibes. I think I used some of the plants that came with base game, which were meant for Oasis Springs. I also used a lot of the debug landscaping that came with the My Wedding Stories pack, which is gorgeous. I love those trees. I'm not sure what kind of tree it is, but it looks incredible. I also used these flowery vines sort of thing from, I believe, Jungle Adventure. I chose this red color because I thought it fit nicely with the roof, and it also paired nicely with those lavender bushes that I placed on into the landscaping, and I thought it looked really nice. I also put some palm trees around, and yeah, I'm very happy about how it turned out. Again, I think landscaping is very maximalist considering what I normally do, but I think I like it. I'm pretty happy about how it turned out. I think it kind of complements nicely with the colors on the build, and it looks just cute and fits in with the world, I think. It's a bit more than I would normally do because there is a lot going on, but I felt like it really fit nicely with this build. So the build has like a front entrance area with some like relics spaces. I think I put a couple of chairs there, so your Sims maybe can grab a book and sit there. And at the back there is a back kind of deck patio where there is a barbecue, outdoor seating, like a lounge area, and I think a couple of sunbeds. And there's also quite a spacious backyard where there are some planters, I believe, and some items for kids, if I'm not wrong. As I said, I built this about 2 months ago, so I might have forgotten some details. I mean, I took a look at the screenshots that I took before I went to record this voiceover, so I would kind of remember at least a little bit what I did and when. But yes, I have a vague memory of what I did, but it's very vague. So now we are just adding some decorations on the front porch here, which, I don't know, it's such a dreamy place. Imagine sitting here with a book, looking out over, I think you can see to the ocean here, like from this lot. I think it's like on, I'm not sure how to call that thing, but it's like on the raised sort of foundation, and it kind of overlooks, I think, a bay area, but I'm not 100% sure. But I think it would be absolutely gorgeous to sit here, maybe with a cup of tea, and just read a book. It would be a dream. Seriously, it's not a style, or like this style of build is not really a style that I would normally go for, that I would normally build, because I, as you may or may not know, I prefer modern houses, or like mid-century modern. But this is definitely not a style that I build in very often, but I absolutely adore how it turned out. I was so excited about it when I was building it back in May. I was just, excited. I was particularly excited about the items because I'm not sure when My Wedding Stories came out, but I believe it was not that long ago before I built this, like maybe a month or two, and I was pretty busy at school at the time, so I didn't really have a lot of time to build. So I think this was my second build in Tartosa. The first one that I did was the modern build that I did on that tiny 20 by 15, I believe, which I absolutely adore. And I was really excited to come back to Tartosa because I love the world and it's so gorgeous, and the lighting here is really good on some lots. I had to change a lot of this one actually because I just didn't like the lighting that the house had on that lot, so I had to change it, or like I decided to change it, and I think this one is much better for it as well. I also used the wisteria trees, I believe, that came with Cottage living, because I kind of wanted to give it the like Italian Mediterranean vibe, which I think is just gorgeous. I love this Mediterranean vibe, but I think it was hard for me to kind of build it before we got the My Wedding Stories pack. But that one has a lot of items that fit perfectly with this style. So I think I might build some more houses in the future that have this sort of vibe, because I had a lot of fun with this one. And there is also a pool in the backyard, as you can see, that I forgot about. As I said, I forget stuff. I mean, if I build this a little bit later, I might have included some of the items from the little campers kit. I think it would go perfectly in here, but I built it quite a while ago, and yeah, that's the thing what happens when you are pre-recording stuff when you have the time, because you just miss packs, especially now that we're getting new ones, and we're getting some exciting ones. Are you excited about the high school pack? Because I feel like a lot of people are actually excited about it, because it, you know, it adds to the teenagers kind of life stage some kind of things. It also brings new like gameplay. I think you can kind of furnish your own school, which is really cool. And a lot of the items look really pretty. I think there is like a modern computer, which I'm incredibly excited about. There are some new beds, some neon lights. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to play around with it. I'm not sure if I'll be able to build with the pack straight away when it comes out, because I might be on vacation. But I'm definitely planning on getting it straight away, because I really, really want to build something with it. So I'm not sure how fast I'm going to be able to put out a speed build. Because I'm not sure what day 28th is. What date is the 28th? So 31st, I believe, is Sunday. So I believe that's Thursday or Friday. 28th is Tuesday, actually. No, it's not. It's Thursday. So yes, I'm not sure if I'll be home. We might be on a vacation then with my family, so I might have to kind of wait a little bit before having the time to build with it. But I'll try to maybe have a speed build up for like the week after, so not 31st but 7th of August, so I could kind of give you a little bit of a sneak peek, so you can see what the pack came with, if it's worth buying or not. I mean, obviously I can't really refer any like gameplay stuff because I don't play, but I can recommend if you should get it for the build and buy. I talked over a couple of rooms, I think. I'm not sure. I feel like I might have kind of edited this a bit weirdly and kind of put the rooms in the wrong order, but now we are finishing this little office here. I didn't really know what to put. I initially thought it would be a second bathroom downstairs, but I had a space for quite a spacious bathroom upstairs, so that's why I decided to make this an office. So maybe one of the parents that lives here is I don't know, maybe an author or a programmer, I don't know. And this is where the small bathroom is. So I used a lot of the items from Jungle Adventure, and I just added a couple of decorations here and there to make it look more lived in. I think building houses in styles that you don't normally build in is very exciting, because you get to try different styles and different things in your builds, because it's a lot of fun to kind of mix and match. So because I build kind of the same type of build all the time, I use pretty much the similar items every time, but with building different styles, testing it out, you get a lot of different things as well. So that's why I occasionally decide to kind of mix my styles and do different kinds of builds to kind of play with different items. So now we're working on the kitchen, which I think might be my favorite room in the house. I used the counters from Island Living, which I thought looked really nice, and I also used this kind of like a cabinet thingy from Laundry Day, which I cluttered up with the red shelf, and I absolutely adore how that turned out. As I said, this might be my favorite like area in the house. I love the way this looks, the soft colors with the like kind of a little bit of an orangey wood, and with the floor from Jungle Adventure. I think it's absolutely gorgeous and perfect. So as I said before, I kind of mixed the speed, like parts of the speed build. If you could notice, if you'd noticed earlier, you could already see the kitchen and the dining room then, while I haven't done it in the video yet, so I'm sorry about that, but I don't know why I did that. I kind of added the videos before I record the voiceovers because I edit my videos on like a external drive, so I have the space for it. And I don't know why I did that, why I kind of mixed it like this. Anyway, we are now cluttering up the things, or like the surfaces in the kitchen. I went all out with the clutter, and I mean, this like coffee / microwave station might be my favorite part of the kitchen. I just don't know what it is about it, but it's just so freaking cute, and it's just, I don't know, it's just nice, really really nice. And I also loved using this wall light from, I believe, the Oasis Courtyard Oasis kit, that's how it's called, from the Courtyard Oasis kit, which I thought looks perfect for the style, and I was incredibly excited to kind of try it out here and use it in the build as well. And now you can see how I'm cluttering up this cupboard from Laundry Day, which I thought was really fun because it looks really cool and it's a really nice kind of touch, and I was really excited about the idea when I got it. Because, you know, you kind of need a lot of storage space in your kitchens. We have a fairly small pantry in our house, and it's constantly like full. So it's not easy to fit stuff into the kitchen. So I think it was really vital that I put a lot of space for Sims. I mean, obviously Sims don't really care, but I mean, for the touch of realism, I thought it would be nice. Yeah, so now we are cluttering up the rest of the kitchen. I kind of always try to keep at least one counter free, so your Sims can actually cook in the kitchen if you decide to play with this house. And there's also this big dining table with the chairs from my wedding stories, which I thought looked really nice around the round table. I initially used a round table from Laundry Day, but I didn't really like the wood color with the chairs and everything. So I think I later on off camera swapped it for a table from Jungle Adventure, which is also round, but it has different swatches. And I was also incredibly excited to use this light from the Paranormal stuff bag, which is absolutely gorgeous, and I was really excited. Also, speaking about stuff bags, they kind of vanished from the planet from the surface of the earth, haven't they? It's so frustrating. They were getting so good. We got Laundry Day, we got Nifty Knitting, we got Paranormal, Tiny Living. We've got some really great stuff bags that are so nice to use, and we haven't gotten one in something over a year, which is a shame, because now we're getting kits which are smaller than stuff bags. And I mean, I kind of understand that there is like the pack that has the most things is actually like stuff bags. There's the most packs that we have are stuff bags, but still I feel like we could kind of get some. No? Okay, I probably not. Anyway, we moved on to the upstairs. So I did the hallway and the bathroom up here off camera because it was pretty easy. It was pretty, I don't know, simple, and I didn't really want to add any more time to the speed build because it's already 25 minutes long, and I don't really like speed builds that are that long. But so that's why I decided to do them off camera. And now we're working on the master bedroom, which is fairly simple. I used this dresser from I think it's Cats and Dogs, and a bed from Jungle Adventure with a rug from Strangerville, which I absolutely adore. This rug is one of my favorite things. I've got Strangerville fairly recently, and I absolutely loved using this rug in like kids' rooms and in like more boho interiors, and it's incredible. I love it. So I highly recommend Strangerville for build and buy because they're very cute and I use them all the time. I'm also adding some pictures and some more decorations to make it look more lived in. And now we are going to move on to the bedroom, which this one is going to be for 2 kids. So I thought that maybe they're like twin girls, which are like kids, maybe like new kids, because they're like new kids. They just turned kids in the game, obviously. So that's why because I kind of added a lot of childish details here. So that's what I thought that maybe it would be better if you had like smaller kids in here, so it would fit. And then there is another bedroom which is kind of like half the size, which I thought would be either for like an older kid or for a teenager. And I was thinking about a boy, but it could obviously be a girl as well if you want a family with all girls. Or you could change the swatches in this bedroom and have 2 boys and a girl. You can just change the swatches of the items and you could use it for someone else. I added this dresser from, I believe, the movie Hangout stuff, which I really like. Especially this swatch is really cute, and it fit nicely with the colors of the wood that I choose here. And I also am adding some decorations to kind of make it more personalized. I used this item from, I believe, the kids room stuff bag. And I don't know, maybe one of the kids or maybe both of them do some sort of sports, maybe, I don't know, gymnastics, or they could be into soccer, football, or European football, or soccer in America, or they could be to any kind of sport. And this is the last bedroom, which is for, as I said, a teenager or like an older kid. And I really like the way it turned out. I kind of really liked playing with the soft colors here, with the combination of the white walls and the floor from Jungle Adventure, which really works nicely together. And yeah, so we're almost at the end of today's speed build. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to download this build, you can get it on the gallery. My ID is michaelasimsyt, or you can get the tray files on my Ko-fi page. The link is down below as always. And if you want, if you enjoyed the video, please consider liking it, giving it a thumbs up, and subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. It would really mean a lot to me. I'm still trying to get my 4,000 watch hours to be able to monetize my channel, and I'm still quite a long way to go, so I would really appreciate if you could watch as much as you can and subscribe so you wouldn't miss any of my future videos. So thank you so much for joining me here today, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!